There's a new fat-burning diet in town, and it's taking the world by storm. It's called the ketogenic diet, or keto for short. Celebrities like Halle Berry, Kourtney Kardashian, and Vanessa Hudgens swear by it. And if weight loss is your goal, keto delivers fast. But there's more to this diet than meets the eye. Let's break it down. First, what exactly is keto? The ketogenic diet flips the script on traditional eating. Instead of loading up on carbs, you replace them with fat. A typical keto diet looks like this: 70% fat, 25% protein, and just 5% carbohydrates. That's a huge shift from the USDA's recommended diet for most Americans, which is less than 30% fat, 20 to 35% protein, and at least 50% carbs. So, what does this mean for your body? Let's dive into the science. Normally, when you eat carbs like a starchy potato, your body breaks them down into glucose, a form of sugar that fuels your brain and body. Glucose is your body's preferred energy source because it's quick and easy to use. But when you cut out carbs, your body has to find another energy source. Enter fat. During the first few days of keto, you might experience intense sugar cravings. That's because your body is switching gears from burning carbs to burning fat. This process is called ketosis, and it's the cornerstone of the keto diet. In ketosis, your liver converts fat into molecules called ketones, which become your body's new fuel source. And once that switch happens, the weight starts to drop. Depending on your starting weight, you could lose up to 3.5 pounds in the first week alone. But here's the thing. Not all of that weight loss is fat. A significant portion is water weight, which brings us to the next point. As you burn fat, your insulin levels, the hormone responsible for storing fat, plummet. This triggers your kidneys to release sodium into your bloodstream, which can lead to a common side effect known as the keto flu. Symptoms include nausea, headaches, dizziness, muscle cramps, and low energy. Why does this happen? Well, insulin helps your kidneys retain sodium. When insulin levels drop, your kidneys excrete more sodium, which can throw off your electrolyte balance. This is why staying hydrated and replenishing electrolytes is crucial during the first few weeks of keto. But there's another side effect you might notice: dehydration. That's because carbs store glycogen, which holds on to water. When you cut carbs, you lose that water weight, and you'll likely find yourself running to the bathroom more often. This can lower your sodium levels even further, leading to issues like constipation, diarrhea, and yes, even bad breath. That's caused by the acetone in your breath, a byproduct of ketone production. After the first month, you might hit what's known as the Keto Plateau. It's a common term in the keto community, and it refers to the point where weight loss slows down or even stops. For example, one study found that overweight individuals lost an average of 15 pounds in the first month on keto, followed by another 11 pounds over the next 2 months. But after that, the scale didn't budge, even though they stuck to the diet. Why does this happen? Well, as you lose weight, your body requires fewer calories to function. So, what worked at the beginning of your keto journey might not work later on. To break through the plateau, you might need to adjust your calorie intake, incorporate intermittent fasting, or increase your physical activity. This is why many people eventually quit keto, and why researchers struggle to study its long-term effects. But there's one group that tends to stick with keto for the long haul: people with epilepsy. Did you know the ketogenic diet was originally developed in the 1920s to treat epilepsy? Studies show that a strict ketogenic diet can significantly reduce seizures in epileptic children. In fact, some children who don't respond to medication see a dramatic improvement on keto. But staying on such a restrictive diet for years can come with risks, including kidney stones, high cholesterol, and even bone fractures. This is because the diet is extremely low in carbohydrates and often lacks essential nutrients found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Now, a typical keto diet isn't nearly as strict, but it's still a big change. So, if you're thinking about trying keto, it's important to talk to your doctor first, especially if you have underlying health conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or heart disease. At the end of the day, the best diet is one that's balanced with fat, protein, and yes, even carbs. Carbs aren't the enemy. In fact, they're an important source of energy, fiber, and essential nutrients. The key is choosing the right carbs, like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, rather than refined sugars and processed foods. So, go ahead and enjoy that bread. And remember, the key to a healthy lifestyle is finding what works best for you. Whether it's keto, intermittent fasting, or simply eating more whole foods, the goal is to feel good and stay healthy in the long run. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.